Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to do a little update on couple of the projects I've been working on here. The first one's going to be the generator, the Montgomery Ward generator that I put the wheels on and stuff. I finally got the rubber feet to put on the front and the nylon lock nuts for the back wheels. Threw some paint, going to throw some paint on it and stuff. So we'll get everything set up and bring you back and show you what I'm doing. Alright guys, these are the rubber feet I picked up. I think they're for a door stop or something like that, but I found some nice stainless steel hardware to go in here. Found some washers that fit in there nice. I'm just gonna, I already drilled a hole. As you can see, I've already painted this orange, kind of match the rest of the generator. And like I said, I'm just gonna stick them up through the holes here I drilled in the bottom and put a nut on them and tighten them down. I think I'm gonna, there's a foam pad here on the back. I think I'm gonna peel that off, and it's kind of a sticky pad, so I think I'm gonna peel that off and stick it to the bottom and then tighten her on down. So get that in there, get that started. The nut started on here. Probably should have used shorter bolts. But that's what I had, so yep, we're almost there. Alright, she's tight, she's on there. Alright, now I just need to do the other one on this side, and you guys are probably bored enough watching me do the first one. If I shut the camera off, I'll do that one, and then we'll sit it down on the ground and show you guys how it looks. Alright guys, there you go. Got the feet back on it, sitting on all fours. I'll spin her around here so I can get to the back wheels and get those bolts cut off and get the nylon lock nuts on it. Let me get that set up and we'll come back. Alright guys, if you guys remember, here's the back wheel axle. I welded on, it's just a bolt. It had really long threads on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my grinder and cut it off out here somewhere. I'll thread that off and then just thread the nylon lock nut on. So let's get a cutting. And I'm using the nylon lock nut so that they won't come loose if you're wheeling it around. So okay, that's all she wrote. I'll spin her around and do the other side, and this thing will be done and ready to go to work and make some voltage, make some power for me if I ever need it. So I'll get it turned around and get the camera set up, and we'll do the other one. Alright guys, we're set up here. Let's get a cutting on this side and we'll get it. Alright guys, that's it. It's all done. I may make a handle for the front. I doubt it. It's not that bad to bend over and pick it up and move it around, but yeah, I think it's gonna be nice. Appreciate y'all watching. I know this ain't much of an update, but we got one more project to update on here, and we'll get the camera set up and get that taken care of. Alright guys, as anything, if you got a small shop, which mine's fairly decent size, but I got a lot of junk, that is my 106 Cub Cadet that I was going to build into a puller. It kind of got put on the back shelf, so it became a storage unit. There's all kinds of stuff stacked on it, stacked around it. That is what I made the tow bar to move around, the adapter for my tow bar to move specifically move that tractor around, but it'll work for any other tractor. So I'm going to work on getting that cleaned off, organized out, and then we'll get it kind of moved out and get it up on that tow bar and bring you guys back and show you how it works. Alright guys, told you I'd do a video on how this tow bar works. Basically, you just take it, place it on the front axle, push down on the bar, lift the front wheels off the ground, and you can pivot back and forth and drive where you need to. So I'll get the camera changed around here and show you what I tow it with. Alright guys, this is what my tow rig is. I use this to pull my pulling tractor around. It's just an old little snapper, I'm sorry. Rear engine mower. Got the little handlebars on it. I call it the redneck power chair because it looks like a power chair on steroids. I did upgrade the motor on it. Had an old flathead Briggs on it. Just getting tired and stuff, and I come across this one here. A little more horsepower. It does have electric start. Future video coming up on the channel. I'll be wiring that up so it'll be electric start instead of the pull start. But you know, it's just a little simple rig setup. I got a little tow strap on the back there to, if I need to tow something around that can't take the tow bar. But I'll get you all in the tripod and show you how we do this. Alright guys, I thought I'd show you the other end. Basically, it's just a bolt sticking up through the hitch here, and when you push down on this long bar, this bar is about 4 or 5 feet long. The counter action will just hold this up in your hitch on your tractor, and then I put a pin through it just to be safe, but I've never had a problem with it coming uncoupled or anything. So now we'll get you set up in the tractor or in the tripod and show you how you push down on it and get it hooked up. Alright guys, got you pointing right here at the back of the tractor. Basically just push down. This thing's so light you can roll it real easy. That's all there is to it. It'll hold in there. Like I said, I got a safety chain here, or safety pin here that you can put through if you have to. But this thing is so, you know, there's counterweight on the back end there so much that the cantilever on it. I've never had a problem with it coming out or anything. So, but yeah, we'll get a camera set up here and probably put it right here on the hitch down here somewhere and take her for a little test drive. Alright guys, there you have it. Finished up the generator project. Showed you the little rubber feet I put on it and the nylon lock nuts I put on for the wheels to keep the wheels on. Showed you guys the tow bar in action, how it works, everything. I do want to suggest if you were thinking about making one, use solid tires on it. Don't use rubber ones because the weight can squish them down, blow them out, whatever. The first one I made, I did have air tires on it, and it squished down so much that it almost wanted to roll them off the rim. I found those at, I believe, Tractor Supply or Harbor Freight, one of them places. They are a solid foam-filled tire. They work great. Keep it narrow enough that it can turn between the wheels, but not so, you know, close together that it'll tip over and stuff. I'm really happy with how it works. Moves tractor around great. That is a real heavy front end on that tractor. It's all cast iron and stuff, so the bar was flexing a little bit there. Hopefully you guys got some good footage of that being towed around there. When we get the pulling tractors back out and start actually doing some pulling and stuff, I'll show you how it works on that one. On that setup with just that center pin and the weight bar. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. This will wrap it up for today. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share it out. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that little bell for get all the notifications of everything I do here in the garage. It's a little bit of everything, so check you on the next one, guys. Have a good one. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what the next project here is, hopefully. It's a really old Cushman golf cart. The wheels on the back are just on there so I can move it around. The rear end went bad in this. I've had it for a couple years, kind of sitting back here. You can see the rear end's out of it. I did get another rear end for it, so hopefully what we're going to do is get it out and get the rear end put in it so we can play with this thing. So keep an eye out for upcoming videos on that.